Could you imagine if that would have been on one of my shows, what I would have heard today?
Yeah.
But no, nobody. Bro, you know how you know it sucked? Because the AEW fans said nothing. They said nothing. Like, bro, even they couldn't put it over. They're not going to bury it, but it was like, bro, we can't put this over, so we're just going to say nothing. Bro, I got to tell you something, man. You know I don't watch AEW, right, Dr. Chris? So they had this Texas Chainsaw Massacre last night with my boy Double J. So I'm like, I wanted to see what they did with this match. So, Chris, I wind up going on watching a video on YouTube that had highlights of the entire show. Okay? Oh, my God, bro. Run-ins on every single match, faction after bro, every match ended with at least 10 people in the ring. Yeah. And bro, I'm watching this, and Chris, I'm telling you, I couldn't follow any of it. I mean, people are just pouring out from everywhere, and I'm like, oh my God, like if you're trying to get a new viewer and I'm putting this on for the first time, bro, this is so confusing to me. I am not watching it again.
Yeah. Peace.
Oh, yeah, if I was watching baseball and I never saw it before, but I'm kind of like, oh, this is cool. People like it. And then there's a pitching change, but 5 guys come running out. And like, then the next thing you know, like the Savannah Bananas show up and there's a guy on stilts. And simplicity, we're losing the purpose and the point of this. Yep. That simplicity, like, it's not that it's easy because you work hard doing simple things, but by doing really great things simply and working hard at doing them, that is how you can expand and create more and add things that have meaning and that matter. And if not, like, if somebody's watching that at home and they've never seen wrestling and there's constantly all these like inter-faction brawls, do they just think everybody just sits in the back and fights the entire time? Like from beginning of the time they're in the building to the time they leave, there's just brawls all over the place because nobody can get along and there's no professionalism and nothing matters.
I agree with that, but I don't think Tony Khan gives a snot.
I agree with you. Bro, could you imagine if I would have done that Leatherface spot? Could you imagine if that would have been on one of my shows, what I would have heard today?
Yeah.
But no, nobody. Bro, you know how you know it sucked? Because the AEW fans said nothing. They said nothing. Like, bro, even they couldn't put it over. They're not going to bury it, but it was like, bro, we can't put this over, so we're just going to say nothing.
If they want this to survive, they have to hold the company accountable. Because then if it continues to just degrade into madness and nothingness and they keep dropping people, the show won't be on anymore.
How do you think they should have done that? Because, you know, that they were paid, you know, a huge money.
I'll tell you exactly how they would have done it, Chris, because I already talked about this today. If I'm writing this show, bro, great. You got $100,000 deal with this video game, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, freaking great, okay? Bro, what I'm going to do is I am going to find the wrestler on the roster that is a horror buff, okay? Bro, let's send them out to talk to the creators of the game. Let's talk about the inspiration from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How the heck can you adapt a movie like that? Let's have a conversation with the creators of the game. But here's the funniest thing, bro. Did you see it, Chris?
I have not.
Chris, here's the funniest thing in the world. EC3, you're going to appreciate this. So Hardy's about to pin Jeff Jarrett. All of a sudden, bro, you hear, here he comes running from the. So, bro, he's got this chainsaw, right? EC3, here's the best part, Chris. So now one of Jarrett's henchmen run towards him. Bro, the dude's got a live chainsaw. What does he do, bro? He kicks the guy in the gut. And I'm like, then why are you running around with a chainsaw if you're going to kick people? If you're going to kick people, bro, there's no need to have a chainsaw, bro. Exactly, man. Yeah, but if I would have wrote that, forget it. Forget it.
You've been filleted, skewered, spit on, chastised, scarlet letter that just says BC, bad creative on it.
They threw buckets of blood on Jeff and Karen for no reason, just to cover them in blood, like for no reason.
Man,
why couldn't you do a legit, like, two people who have like a eerie feel to them? Why couldn't you do Darby Allin versus Malachi Black in a match? You know what I mean? Like, dim the lights, have a macabre feel to it. You know what I mean? Like, just have that. If you want to promote this thing, two of the worst people that looks anything like Texas Chainsaw Massacre horror film is Jeff Hardy and especially Jeff Jarrett. You know what I mean? Like, he's as Tennessee as you could get, man.
By the way, what year is it? 23?
23, man. Yes, indeed.
And let's be honest with you, bro. How bad is it? This is where, like, you guys, you may be fooling the marks. You're not fooling this 62-year-old yelling at the clouds. So EC3, this was so bad, bro. And of course, like, even the AEW, purists aren't putting this thing over. So what does Tony Khan go out and do on social media? Well, we got paid $100,000 and all of that money are going to go to the victims in Maui. Oh, bro, get the frig out of here, bro. He went ahead and said that on social media because he knew it was absolutely horrible. It was like he tried to make the excuse for that exploding barbed wire match. Remember, he tried to actually make an excuse for that, bro?
Yeah,
I mean,
bro, when something's bad, bro, you just gotta freaking eat it, bro.
Well, that's hard for Khan to do, but I sure hope that's the. I mean, I know that event, 5 Foot or Fallen, is their yearly event. They have the match, they have the event every year on a Dynamite to support and raise funds for. They did it for COVID before. They did it with a couple other things, and this year was for the Maui fires. And so hopefully they allocated those funds, and Tony Khan just didn't say it, just to compensate for a bad match. But at the same time, it's like, was it necessary to try to patch it up and to try to swallow your pride? And
Chris, what does the good book say? What does the good book say? The good book says when you do something charitable, you tell nobody, because if you announce it, then that's why you did it. It states that right in the Bible. When you do a good deed or you give a cause money or people money and you help people out, you say nothing. But when you make it public, okay, bro, well, enough said.
Well, if Tony Khan read the good book, man, look, never mind. Let me EC3, go ahead.
People have had very long tenures in companies like the WWE by announcing all the things they do for charity. So I remember in the middle of like one of my cancellations or something, I helped raise, I don't want to talk about it, a bunch of money for something. Over 10, and I'd never said a word about it. The people were there that knew, but would that have saved me from these skewer, these moronic, docile fools? Probably not. But that would also be, you're just saying that so people will leave you alone. It's lose-lose. But if you do something with noble means, you just do it.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I held a door open for an old lady today.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.